Hi there, friends and family. So you might have been seeing on my Facebook, floating around for a little while, a card game called Minion. So back in 2012, I was programming a lot. I was programming at my day job. I was programming in the evenings, working on different games, and eventually I got a little bit burned out. So decided that I would make a game that I didn't have to program anything at all. So if I wanted to create a new rule or make up a new mechanic, I could just write a line on a piece of paper or whatever and have it come to life. And so I started working on this card game, and it was exactly as I thought it would be. It was amazing. I would just write down rules, and suddenly a game appeared. It was awesome. So I was working on it for quite a long time. And last year, we actually took the game to PAX and we play tested at some of the open tables there. And we had a ton of different people trying out the game. I think at PAX we had almost 100 different folks who would sit down and play the game with us. So fast forward to earlier this year, and I met a guy at work named Dan Chan. And he had been with the company for a little while, and we had kind of talked. I had mentioned, hey, I got this card game project that I was working on. Would you like to check it out sometime? So finally, we got a chance to check it out, and he absolutely loved it. He thought the concept was really good. He thought it was funny. A lot of the game is around humor and lots of pop culture references, stuff like that. So he thought it was really funny, and he wanted to show it to some of his artist friends. He himself is a very experienced, amazing UX designer, does a ton of great work, and also has good illustration talent and just, all around great guy to work with. So he showed it to some of his artist friends, and they really, really liked it. So he was able to contract with them to get them to start working on illustrations for us. So this was all kind of, a huge surprise to me. I had worked with some artists in the past who had just kind of flaked out. I think maybe I made some mistakes. I kind of was a little wishy-washy, didn't have hard deadlines and stuff like that. And so things just kind of fell by the wayside for a lot of these guys. And I had kind of gotten demoralized with the whole project. But anyways, after meeting with Dan and going through all this, and getting artists and illustrations, simple sketches started coming in and stuff, I was getting really excited. I'm finally seeing art for this game come to life. And so over the past few months, we've been working really hard together, try and get things set up. And so I wanted to announce that we'll be showing the game at PAX East in Boston this year. We actually have booth space. It's going to be amazing. This is a convention with 80,000 players, of different games, media, all kinds of folks, developers there. It's going to be incredible. And we actually have a booth, and it's at an extremely good location near the entry to the tabletop area, right across from Wizards of the Coast, one of the most popular tabletop game manufacturers of the last 50 years. And so we're really excited. And at the same time, April 11th, we're going to be launching a Kickstarter. So for those of you that don't know, a Kickstarter is a crowdfunding website where project producers and creators can submit their project, and folks from all over the world can back the project by saying, hey, I'll contribute $20, I'll contribute $30, $50, whatever they can spare. And eventually, if the project gets enough funding, their success, and the project creator is able to take that money and put it toward the infrastructure and the production of the project to make it come to life. And usually anybody who backs a Kickstarter will get assorted rewards from that. So in the case of Minion, if you were to put down $25, you'll actually get a copy of the card game once it's released. And our tentative release date for production copy is going to be sometime in midsummer of next year. Anyways, what I wanted to say was, for the Kickstarter, in order to drive success for the project, I'm trying to get everybody who is interested in looking at the Kickstarter and potentially backing the Kickstarter to be able to take a look at it within the first couple days that we launch it, April 11th through the 14th. Our goal in that period of time is actually to raise $7,000 out of the $26,000 that we've tentatively set as the project price. So my favor, I guess, is if you have seen stuff with Minion floating around and you are interested in checking out the project, I would encourage you, please check back here on April 11th or at our website, www.playminion.com, and take a look at the Kickstarter when we launch it on the 11th. I'm sure that you will see, assorted Facebook notifications, Twitter, if you guys follow me, or even on YouTube. But we hope to make a big splash in the first few days by getting as many potential backers as possible, because that will catapult us into the realm of Kickstarter projects that are really trending toward success. And that's what we could potentially take and make it a much, much bigger project than we originally thought. So please, if you don't mind, if you're interested, please check us out. Again, the website's www.playminion.com, and we'll be launching on April 11th. Thanks for watching.